What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Kenyon Drake, and I'm just I'm not stressed out. I don't really get that stressed out about stuff. I just like to be buttoned up. So if I'm doing something, I want to do it well. It could be, and it applies to anything. It can apply to making a meal for myself, making a meal for other people, especially making a meal for other people, making a good drink, coaching a good class, fucking at a high level. You really want to be able to really lay it down when you need to lay it down. And if you don't bring your A game, well, that's, you don't feel good about that. That's what I never understood about dudes that could go in there and just fuck and like blah, 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 I'm done. Like you don't care about how she feels at all. You don't get an ego boost from her. Okay, let's not make it about sex too early. Just started. How we doing? We're good. Everyone's having a good day, a good President's Day. Today's President's Day. Someone said it was a holiday. I was like, isn't it Martin Luther King Jr. month? They're like, no, it's President's Day. I'm like, well, why? Okay. Because when it's a holiday, it doesn't really matter. You're just like, okay, it's just, do I get school off? What's happening? Yo, tell me, is it weird that I don't listen to music? I just don't. If I'm not working out or getting hyped up to go do something with the boys, or like if it's on, I don't put it on. So if it's on at a club or something, I like that music, but I'm not putting on music. I feel like maybe not most people. Okay, here, I think there's two camps. There's people that listen to the one genre of music that they like. It's usually white guys listening to country. So I like country, and that's about all I need. Give me some Kenny, give me some Tim, and then Florida, Georgia, gay boys. I like them too. Give me them. And then there are people that are so into music because they're such a vibe person that their music is really just dictated on. God, the world's driest. Your boy's got dry lips. I burnt my tongue on hot water. First of all, why am I having hot water? Why did I think that was a good idea? It's not. Didn't really do anything for me, but I still thought it would be a good idea, which is so just, why am I like this? Anyway, music. I think people listen to music like they have a playlist for when they're happy, playlist for the sad, playlist in the morning, playlist at night, playlist when they're studying. I don't have that. I don't even have a fuck playlist. You would think I would have a sex playlist or a go-to. It's probably just Genuine Pony played on repeat over and over again until she wants to stab me in the neck with something that's not sharp enough to kill me, but enough to leave a mark so I know never to play that song again. That's kind of... Because certain people can do... I think it's impressive when someone can dance to a type of music in a certain way that music is not meant to be danced to. For example, strippers that dance to stripper music, good on you. Because any white girl in Iowa can twerk to Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. They can do it. So, like trap that's made to be twerked to, I get that. But when you go into a strip club in Arizona and it's just a bunch of hot ladies of the night with blowout asses and all this stuff, and you think, well, they're probably gonna play, something up there. Maybe get a little something. Maybe play some Genuine. I don't know. And then they're dancing to "I Love Rock and Roll." In my jukebox band, and they're twerking like it's a fucking Meg Thee Stallion song or a Cardi. That's amazing to me. How are you pulling this off? Imagine being that girl. Imagine having to go out there and shake your asshole for a bunch of dudes in bolo ties, and you have to go up there and dance to, some like White Snake song, or you're listening to it's Motley Crue, or I don't know where I'm going. Well, that's White Snake, but I you know where I was going with that. How do they do that? By the way, strip clubs in Arizona, surprisingly awesome. We went to, this is back in my Eastern days. It's my East Coast days. You fought East Coast? I fought East Coast. We just lost to Northern Arizona in a game that I played zero amount. So I was a little bit like, you want to play. We lost, so... And I'm selfish enough to not really give a shit that we lost. I'm really just mad that I didn't play. That's kind of my state of mind at 23. Give me mine. So we went out afterwards, and one of our buddies, he had some painkillers from the shoulder surgery that he had. So he's like, I have one. So we're a little sore. So we pop, let's call it an oxy. We'll call it a hydro. We'll call it something you're not supposed to take without the permission of a doctor or a pharmacist for that matter. We go to a bar and we drink, we do shots. We drink and we do shots. We drink and we do shots. Go to a bar. Bar's kind of lame. We're like, guys, it's early enough. Why don't we go to a strip club? Let's find a strip club. A strip club? Let's find a strip club. Google Map strip clubs. We find one aptly named Lake Girls. Lake Girls. We're like, we gotta go. Let's go do it. We go to a strip club. Lake Girls. We walk in. The first person we see is our quarterback coach of our team. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? We're like, Coach, I think we're here the same reason that you're here. To see tits. Potentially ass. Maybe a vagina or two. I don't know what the rules are in Arizona, but at this point, we're looking for anything that you can't get at the store. So we go there. $17 for a Coors Light. No, I'll have 4. Thank you, sir. Great night. You see talent. Lots of talent. This is like in Phoenix, so it's a lot of talent out there. We get a little bit wasted. I had a nice talk with a guy that I'd never seen. I've never been into a bar where there's a guy that just posts up in the bathroom and he's just like hanging out and he gives you the soap on your hands and he's all the candies and shit. He puts a tip of money. It's usually like an old black man and he's just like, well, let me tell you about the time. And you're like, wow, Jeremiah, please tell me more. I'm having a 30-minute conversation with this guy. About what? No idea. I'm on painkillers and I'm drinking a lot. Not what you're supposed to do. Pretty sure it says it on the bottle. Hey, don't mix this with booze. And if we're just like, come on. What am I not going to drink on this? I'm killing the pain. I'm sad. I didn't play today. We lost. That's not that important though. I do get bummed out when you go into a strip club and there's not, I don't know about you guys, but I want to show me everything. If you're a stripper, take all of it off. Everything, every piece. I want to be able to see almost inside you. Like I don't want to be that close. Well, maybe I do. It depends on how I'm feeling. Depends on how many oxys I just had. But I want to see it, enough to be like, we don't have to have sex now because I've been inside you with my gaze. My gaze has entered you. And, feel like we both won here because I got nice eyes and you have what I imagine was a nicer vagina back in the 80s. But that's okay. That's okay. They're not going to be good forever. Those don't last forever. They depreciate over time. And with kids and time. Everything does. Just depreciates in value. It's not a car. It's not like a nice car. Like a 77 Chevelle. I don't think about cars. So Chevelle's cool. Who gives a shit? But we're sitting there and I asked one of the guys, I'm like, hey, where is and I'm drunk. So I'm pretty sure I said it I thought I wanted to ask, where's like the full nude place at? But what I said was, hey, where's the fucking pussy at? Can we see pussies or not pussies? Can we see pussies or not pussies? What's going on here? He's like, it's right over there. You're like, what? It's like a double door that goes into like a nude only. And what was wild, we walked in there and we have no more money. All our money's gone. We're just wasted. We're literally just going to sit in the back and just try and get like a binocular look on somebody else's vagina. What blew me away was we sitting there watching it and it's immediately, there's no stripping in the full nude. They're already full nude. Like the only way they get more nude is if they spread their asshole open for you. And then you're like, all right, well, I got the inside scoop I was looking for. Sweet. There was a guy and a girl. They were sitting in the front next to the stage. And the guy had to have too much money because he looked like a thumb. He looked like a sunburnt thumb after it had been cut off a logger. That's how this guy looked. Not a hot guy. But his girl, also not that attractive, but big fat fake tits. And was wearing what looked like curtains. You know how like there are dresses and they like drape cloth over your tits? It looked like she just had like a roll of paper towels around her rack. Think J-Lo in that 2003 Grammys. When did she do that with the Grammys? She wore it again recently, and everyone's saying J-Lo looks great at 50. Can we relax? She's still 50. Give me any year younger than now J-Lo. Give me 48-year-old J-Lo over this J-Lo. Don't tell me this one's better than she was 23. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever looked at a 23-year-old in your life? People don't appreciate over time. You all get worse. Shut up, Mike. It all gets worse. Anyway, the stripper comes down and just pulls open this girl's, just like, it's like, just takes the drapes and just goes, phew. It's like when someone's hungover and they have the big things like, you gotta see, how long did you see the sun? And they just go, and they open up the blinds and then the sun. But in the case of the sun and sunlight, it was just this woman's big fat fake tits. And they were nice. I don't really remember much after that. I remember going home. I remember being late to the bus, which is not what you want to do after a loss. You don't want to be the guy that doesn't play and then is the guy holding up the entire team. It's like, who this fucking scrub making us wait? Oh, you went out last night? Guy that has 0 snaps in the last 4 weeks? All right, well, can't really argue with her, Coach B. I think you got a good one going. But everyone was fucking hungover. Like, there was dudes throwing up in the terminal. I saw a guy on our team. I won't say his name. Kendrick Bourne. He was sitting next to the terminal. He picked up his backpack, puked on the terminal carpet, put his backpack over it. That's okay. I'm 5 minutes late, but that's okay. Come on. People like ask me, like, why don't you like talking about football? It's like, dude, would you want to talk about your divorce where she got everything? Because that's what college football was for me. She got everything. Got my money, my dignity, my ACL, all that shit. She got it all. Took it all with her and she ran for the hills. And that was about it. That's everything I owned. And now there's just me in a corner like, man, I had those 2 good plays though. Yeah, but what about those drops in that, appeared in 4 games as a senior? Well, we don't talk about those because, well, they're not that proud of that. But what are you going to do? You know? That's just the way it goes. I'm not upset. Wouldn't change anything. I probably would have gone to Eastern right out of high school instead of going to W2 in the first place, but I wouldn't have been for the Big Jake like that. We did it. I feel like mission accomplished today. Said what I wanted to say. Hit all the points. I feel like you guys learned a lot about me today. Am I talking about pussy too much? Just let me know. Am I saying, is it too much sex stuff or is that on brand? I feel like it's on brand, so I can't say it's like out of character for me to go on a rant about trying to look inside of a woman's vagina from across the room at a strip club in Arizona. Shout out Lake Girls. I'm going to go back there one day, and I'm going straight to that bathroom to talk to that guy some more. If Jeremiah's still there, I want to see how he's doing. I feel like he just had wisdom. No, intelligence to get out of that job, but wisdom he had. All right, that's it. Short one today. I got to run. You guys, hey, have a good day, and happy President's Day, and happy, eat shit. Fuck off.